13th, 2026. Today I'm making and eating breakfast. I just had to grab my cell phone. It was a distance away. Okay, so I have the chia seed powder, flaxseed powder in here. All the almonds. Last of those. Oh, I like this guy. He talks about how the healthcare system is so terrible from within the healthcare system. It's so funny. This is different than usual, I guess. This one's different than usual. It's funny. This one's very different than usual. What was the first you married a nurse? Oh, yeah. Hopefully they get treated well. Hopefully they're actually helpful to healing people. But doesn't seem to be the usual case. Hello. How are you doing? Throw these away. 4 things you'll never find in beautiful homes. Starch003. Hello. How are you? I chose viral. X1E. Hello. Sophia 15. Good morning. What does Prime Minister Mark Carney have to say? Something French. Of course. Something French. Elon Musk 1P3D. Safia, hi. Sophia 15. Hello. I'm from Canada. Why your hair like that? I think I had hair gel in it and then I went to sleep. So now it kind of does whatever, I guess. Okay. Got any grapes? That's a good call. That's a good question. No. I should get some grapes. Okay. Sanjin Road, Janja. Oh no. Oh, okay, that's not so bad. Got any grapes? Oh, still. You're a duck. Are you really? What kind of duck are you? Do you have any grapes? Shaggy Gaming? Okay, that's the end of that peanut butter. Time for a new peanut butter. Oh, English, finally.
Canada. We're a country of 3 founding peoples, Indigenous peoples, the French, the British, but also a nation of immigrants. And in various ways, the story, my family story, is played out across.
You know, as much as I think being liberal can be very uncomfortable, Mark Carney does say some interesting things sometimes.
Centuries ago from Saint-Malo, or indeed from County Mayo. And the focus of this visit the last 2 days, 24 hours, has been further strengthening the relationship between Canada and Ireland. There are many levels, from cultural to economic, as well as our relations with the European Union. And I'm just going to give me the liberty here. I'm going to quote, before taking questions, just a couple of lines from the poem that I was given. A long time since I've been given a poem. This may be the last poem I'm given, or at least the last one that I'm going to want to read that I'm given. But the poem that I was given, because I think it's instructive how the world views our country. And so just a few lines from Gare Reedy's poem. We look to Canada, as we've done before, to protect the hard lessons gleaned from the rubble, to reset the world as it slowly forgives, to defend civilized values despite the struggle, so we can all resume living our sacred, ordinary lives. And that's what people want.
Hello, Amani 007B9P. How are you?
People want around the world is to live their ordinary lives.
Dig nabbit, I forgot to grab the scenario again.
The intrusion of shocks from abroad. And that's what we're working towards. Et avec tout cela, je suis prêt pour votre question.
There you go, get French again.
How you doing? Rob Gillies from AP. So as of now, Trump only has one bilateral.
Hello, Amani.
With one G7 leader, that's Macron. Do you expect him to have the headspace to talk about trade in Canada? Do you
expect him to have the headspace?
The principal discussions on trade are going to be held between Minister LeBlanc, our chief negotiator, Janice Charette, and their counterpart.
Hello, Sophia.
Jameson Greer, Ambassador Greer.
B2.
Would be the principal aspects.
C1R.
This G7 is going to have as often happens with G7s, a very heavy geopolitical element to it, given very fluid events in the Gulf. And I would say, as we, on this fine day, trending in a positive direction, but one cannot take anything for granted, as well as Ukraine.
Amani, I'm making breakfast.
And
then guess what? I'm going to eat it. Mashed banana, chia seed powder, flaxseed powder, crunchy peanut butter, blackstrap molasses, hemp hearts, cashews, cacao powder, and I have psyllium husk that I need to go grab.
be between the principal negotiators, which is going to happen en FBM. En français,
En
j'attends parce que
français.
les discussions commerciales entre le Canada et les États-Unis soient
I don't want Canada to speak French.
la négociatrice en chef.
If it was my choice, Quebec would be speaking English.
Et leur homologue
Anxiety J. Pim
parce que
Oh, LGGG. Hi.
des enjeux géostratégiques.
It's night in your country? Okay. Good evening. I need to go grab my psyllium husk. Taking a bit.
Des développements dans l'intelligence artificielle.
Prochaine question, next question. Oui, bonjour, M. Kearney. Alors, en sortant par ce point-là, je voudrais vous entendre sur le conflit en Iran, parce qu'au départ, M. Trump avait dit que ça va durer quelques semaines seulement. Là, on voit que ça dure depuis plusieurs mois.
She's saying something about Trump.
Économique aussi néfaste partout à travers le monde.
Akash.
Est-ce que vous pensez que c'était
Akashaku. I'm from Canada.
d'aller en Iran comme ça?
Nous sommes où nous sommes.
Hello, Anna Maria Popov. Hello. Oh, Philippines, right? Oh, man. Okay, in the Philippines, they talk about people's weight, right? Like, they'll be like, oh, looks like you gained a little weight. Or, oh, you lost some weight. Or they'll talk about, like, eating and what they're eating. Like, it's, like, not a taboo. Oh, I don't give my name. You can call me Sailor Green Tea. That's fine. I need to put some psyllium husk in here. I don't want to put too much. Okay, enough. Psyllium husk is so good for my diet. I need a lot of fiber. What? So ReZero, you watched it? Watched what? What did it say? Oh, you love Canada and you're from the Netherlands? Okay. Are you white or black? Thanks for that question. Alfia Khan and 20 and into O. I'm white passing, but I'm not 100% white. But I look white. And I know how annoying white people are. Because they talk white like I'm white. And I think they're really annoying. What did I have for dinner? I had 6 soft-boiled eggs, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, apple cider vinegar, mashed chickpeas with two spices, cayenne and the other red one, paprika, a little sea salt, and I don't know. Oh, cracked black pepper. Oh, it's not a bland dinner. It's good. Hey, neat. How you doing? Okay. What do I need now? 3 more ingredients, and I'm ready to really dive in. You're busy today and have to go. Okay, bye. Vamp51, why do you think I'm ignoring you? Oh, where are you from? Canada. Sorry. Try Shawl? What's Shawl? Shenzo edits? Or Shenzo. Try Shasta? What's Shasta? I'm not from the Philippines. I'm from Canada. Afia Khan. You should try Pakistani biryani for tomorrow's dinner. That sounds like a lot of effort to make something new, but I'll look into it right now.
Different analyses of this, but directionally, the opportunity for
I have groceries bought something for things that I want to like already make in advance. So if I don't already have the ingredients, I'll need to like go get those ingredients sometime.
Opportunity means what more? What more can you get?
Oh, Shenzo edits. They're sweet.
From where we are today.
Pakistani biryani.
Measured in hundreds of billions of dollars.
Pakistani
Opportunity that we have not as a country fully taken
girls.
advantage of.
That's in my keyboard? That's weird.
Relationships by
I've never typed that in my
simpler
life.
to do
Why would that be
business in
something
Ireland,
that the
in Europe.
keyboard has
We
already?
create enormous opportunity for
That's
Canadian
so
jobs.
weird.
I will just underscore two recent examples.
BIRY.
One, OpenText, 2 days ago,
BIRY.
100
Biryani.
billion investment here, which ultimately benefits a great Canadian
Pakistani
company in
biryani is
and
an
then,
aromatic,
$18
deeply
billion,
spiced rice dish
purchase of,
featuring
Airbus,
layers of
planes
fluffy basmati
manufactured in
rice and a
Quebec.
rich,
That's
tangy meat.
because of
I don't eat meat. I'm not married. Who's from Japan?
and there are many
Next match, Japan. Oh, versus Netherlands. Okay, so. Oh, you're supporting Japan. Nice. Yeah, I'd like to see a non-white community win. I'm just so tired of white communities. Portuguese, Italian, English, French, all the whites. I'm just like, I've had enough of them already. Drive me crazy. Biggest hypocrites on earth. So stupid. But anyway, enough of how I feel. How's everyone else? No, I'm certainly not married. This is breakfast. That's good.
Une relation commerciale avec la Chine tout ouvert. Selon le gouvernement, peut-être M. Poilievre le veut. Il y a plein et nous sommes en train de signer un accord de libre-échange avec l'Inde. C'est très encourageant. Et il y a l'Union européenne.
I don't know what I want to watch. Let's see here.
I want to talk about your time as a YouTube partner manager.
The algorithm is designed to read your mind.
Is the community
In British
posts
Columbia,
where
it's
you
9:01
People
a.m.
will get freaked out. But this is true. This is the
British
absolute
Columbia,
worst way to
Canada.
promote anything.
Hello, Infinite Tira.
Hi, I'm Nastia.
Tomatoes are fruits and are vegetables.
I learned that what YouTube had
Yeah, I think they're a fruit.
working with the largest YouTube channels and companies on the platform and helping them grow.
Okay, quick disclaimer with this episode. We get really deep into inside baseball and how to win with YouTube. So if you're new here, it might be a little bit overwhelming. But if you've been in the game for a while, you might find it very, very fruitful because I definitely did. Nastia, one thing that really drives me crazy is when I upload a video thinking it's going to perform well and it doesn't. My head always goes to, why didn't this perform? What do you do when you hear that from one of your clients?
So what I do, like first calm people down, it's stressful. I acknowledge it, and it also happened to me. It's like very, very bad feeling. I would actually go into YouTube Analytics, and I would do a few things. Thing number one, and people gonna hate me saying this. I will not be checking 24 hours.
I'm eating mashed banana, crunchy peanut butter, blackstrap molasses, psyllium husk, almonds, hemp hearts, cacao powder, cashews, just a chia seed powder, flaxseed powder. What else? Banana. Yeah, I think that's everything.
Cut the carbs, check your glucose, and if that number is still high, take more medication. And if that was so simple, why is diabetes out of control? High sugar is not just a sugar problem, folks. What if your high blood sugar is actually your body responding to orders? What if the real problem is not that your body needs carbohydrates?
Hello,
but that
Balfail.
your muscles,
Balfail.
liver, your fat cells, your gut, and your hormones are sending the wrong
Balfail 12, how are you?
That is why two people can eat the same bowl of rice, the same potato, or the same fruit, and one person has a normal blood sugar response, while the other person
Rice pudding?
spikes
Probably at one
and stays
point.
high
I
for
forget.
hours. So the problem's not always
It's been a while, I suppose.
carbohydrates people are eating. The problem is the metabolic environment that carbohydrate enters. So today I want to show you how to start changing that environment step by step. Now, this is not about buying a supplement or waiting until your A1C gets worse. You can do things today starting with the very next meal and design your meal to optimize your metabolism. Because the first step
Chazzy's back, baby.
through your food choices. And this is where
I don't know.
get confused.
Good question.
Too many people falsely believe that just cut off all carbohydrates and that'll lower the demand of insulin.
People are eating a lot of junk, eating a lot of sugar.
Bye, Fiacon and 2-0. Have a good day.
Sure. But are you getting insulin sensitive? Not necessarily. Throughout this video, not only will you learn how your
Nice to meet you, Belle.
works, you also learn about
Thank you, Afia.
what you can do today to reverse insulin resistance. So believe it or not, it is very possible to get your blood sugars normal within a few days without taking any medications, as long as your body still needs insulin. And so by the end, you will know three things. First,
Here you go, James.
resistance often starts years before your blood sugar actually becomes
That's James
elevated.
M4Y.
Second, which signals make your body need more and more insulin? And third, what you can do today, literally tonight and this week, to make those signals work for you instead of working against you. Now, don't just stop your medications. Always work with your medical doctor and notify them if you're going to change your diet at all. My name is Dr. Lou, and I'm a double board certified physician. I've been in clinical practice for nearly 30 years. Every physician sees diabetes. It is so common, exploded in the last few decades. But even more people are walking around with pre-diabetes and insulin resistance before they ever get a symptom, before they're ever diagnosed. And frankly, we're all at risk of diabetes because of our food system. Hence the popularity of continuous glucose monitors endorsed by celebrities like Nick Jonas, who, by the way, has type 1 diabetes.
Did you ever dream possible?
But type 1 diabetes is not the same disease most adults get. Type 1 diabetes affects less than 10% of people with diabetes and are often an immune or infection-driven process where the body loses the ability to make enough insulin.
I would
Type
eat
2 diabetes is
red bell peppers.
Type 2 diabetes is usually environment-driven. It develops when the body becomes
It's been a while since I did that.
insulin over time. And the right carbohydrates, when they enter into an insulin-resistant environment, blood sugars are higher for longer. Now, these two diseases share the same word, diabetes, but they are not the same disease. And yet both groups can develop similar complications, especially when they get insulin resistant. So people with type 1 diabetes can need more and more insulin if their body becomes resistant to carbohydrates, like those people with type 2 diabetes, where they make more and more insulin until the pancreas can no longer keep up with demand. So whether you have prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, or type 1 diabetes with rising insulin requirements, the question is not only how do you lower your blood sugars? The better question should be, how do I get my body insulin sensitive? Why is it getting insulin resistant in the first place? Because if you only lower blood sugar without lowering the demand,
Why not, Amani?
managing the
Something to do.
the deeper problem keeps growing. So the first step is literally this: lower the demand on insulin signals that are forcing your body to need more and more insulin for the same food. Now that is insulin resistance. So the first signal is constant insulin demand. And that's what happens when the pancreas never gets a break. So if someone, if you're drinking sweet coffee in the morning, you're eating crackers in the morning, you're eating white bread at lunch, you're drinking sweet tea in the afternoon, and you're snacking before dinner, then you're eating desserts with dinner, and then you're eating at night again. The pancreas is being asked to respond.
Milo Gold shit. I'm eating mashed banana, raw cashews, blackstrap molasses, crunchy peanut butter, cacao powder, hemp heart, psyllium husk, almonds, chia seed powder, flaxseed powder.
Your body prepares for constant insulin release. So if you eat late at night, your body is forced to process fuel when it should be really resting. So if you drink sugary beverages all day, your pancreas stays on call. And that is why the first food that you can give up is not all carbohydrates. It is to remove the foods that create the fastest, most repetitive insulin demand. And that first practical step is actually pretty simple. Pick one liquid sugary drink that you love and that you're doing and replace it for 7 days. Just think one day at a time. Not everything just one drink. So if it's sweet coffee, switch to unsweetened coffee or coffee with less sweetener. If it's juice, switch to whole fruit with water. If it's sweet tea, switch to unsweetened tea. And if it's soda, switch to sparkling water. It is because liquid sugar is one of the fastest ways to keep insulin demand high without giving your body fullness. And your first move is not, I will change my whole entire life today. That's
Analysis creative space name a car for an edit? I don't know what that means.
I'll just skip this drink.
Hello, too lazy to think. Username.
The second signal, refine starches. Give that up, reduce it. So that's usually eaten separate or together with the beverages, right? Think about your donut or your bagel. That's a food trap. People often say, I don't eat much sugar, and they may not even be drinking sugar, but eating refined starches all day. Bagels, crackers, chips, bread, potatoes, cereal at night. That's not candy, that's your bloodstream. If you're eating refined products made out of these things, that sugar will enter in quickly, especially if you're eating them without fiber, without structure, and you're not having enough of the good stuff around your foods. So that means you rapidly absorb the sugar, that'll increase your insulin. And here's a practical step. Don't remove all your carbohydrates at once. Just kind of switch your food. So if you buy sugary cereal, try to buy less sugar. Add more whole grains with your cereal. If you have lunch, switch your white bread to like a multi-grain, whole grain bread, like Ezekiel. If you're a snacker, try snacking on edamame, roasted chickpeas, vegetables with hummus. And if dinner is white rice alone, add some beans, vegetables, mushrooms, lentils to replace your rice. Add food with fiber, food quality. Remember, the first rule is not no carbs. First rule should be no naked carbs, no refined carbs. And when you're going to eat that, eat it with something else so it's not naked anymore. That's how you start lowering without becoming afraid of food.
Tutara? What's that?
You're offering those foods so they don't digest so quickly. So that means you eat high fiber foods first. And if you start training yourself to do that every day, your body gets a chance to reset. Too many people confuse man-made factory creations with real food. And that's why not all carbohydrates are bad. Right? If you eat a boiled potato water, it's not the same as potato chips. So the environment that we live in creates diabetes. And if we go back to the natural environment, we can be free of diabetes. Now,
thanks, Milo. It was awesome.
Not through this current diabetic crisis. So whole fruit is not the same as soda. Beans are not the same as white bread. And oats are not the same
I'll be
as
doing
rice.
a live stream
And potatoes don't come in chips all the
later.
time, right? Eat
I'll be
natural
doing
foods that come
I'll be doing a VR chat live stream. So if you have a headset, just add Scyther Green Tea. So thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Especially thank you for commenting because it gives me something to work with. Yeah, later on today. In about maybe 3 or 4 hours, they'll do a VR chat stream. And maybe a makeup stream. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm doing breakfast, so yeah. Thank you for joining. Bye.